Hi there! In this video, I am going to share my tips with you on how you can become the most organized mom ever. So stay tuned. Alright, so it is important that moms become organized because we are responsible for everyone's schedules. We are responsible for our children's schedules, our husbands' or partner's schedules. It is impossible to not be organized when we are responsible for everyone else's everything. We are the ones that our kids come to and ask, where's this, mom? Or, what do we have going on tomorrow, mom? And we are the ones that are always responsible for just everything within our family's lives. So that's why it's important to become extremely organized. And in this video, I'm going to share my tips with you. I'm going to lay out 8 things that you can start doing today to make you just that much more organized. So what it's going to do, it's going to eliminate some of that overwhelmed feeling or maybe that unmotivated feeling, and you're just going to become more organized. You're going to know what needs to be done, you're going to know what's next, and it's just going to make you feel that much better. So are you ready to learn my 8 tips? So my first tip is know where your time is going. It is so important to know where your time's going, how you're spending it, and what you're doing most of the day. Now, this is something that actually most people overlook. We just don't even think about paying attention to where we spend our time. So my suggestion to you is just to sit down for about 10 minutes and just write down things that you do during the day. That's it. That's all you have to do. And you know what? You don't even have to worry about remembering this because I have put a cheat sheet together for you and a workbook so you can just work through it. So I have a space in here for you that will help you. So first, learn where your time's going. Spend about 10 minutes and just jot down everything that you did for the day. My next tip is don't put something off more than a week. And I'm talking about procrastinating here. And sure, there are some things that just need to be put off at that time, but don't put it off more than a week. So when things pop up, if you can't get to it immediately, jot it down on your calendar so you can remember to take care of it so you're not putting it off. This will put you in an amazing habit to actually get more things done and stop putting them off. So in the workbook, I am going to have you write down 3 things that you've been putting off for more than a week. So that's it. All you do is recognize what you've been putting off for more than a week, write that down, and then add it to your schedule so you actually complete those 3 things. My next tip is set goals for yourself. Stay future focused. Just start trying to motivate yourself to get those things done. By setting goals, you're actually thinking about what you want to accomplish, and this gives you some invisible motivation to get more things done so you achieve your goals. So in the workbook, I walk you through on how to set your goal so you can just jot it down there and have that taken care of. My 4th tip is one of my favorites, and it is create a routine. It doesn't matter what time of day you have your routine, just set a routine so you are getting things done in a certain amount of time. That's it. So each day you focus on whatever you want to get done in your routine time, and it's going to allow you to really become more organized and get more things done, and it's going to save you time because it's going to be turning into something that just become second nature and repetitive day after day, so you just don't even have to think about it. My fifth tip is automate as much as you can. We live in a technology age where we have smartphones, we have computers, we have things that help us automate things. So think about 3 things that you could automate in your life that you could just put it on autopilot and have an app or a program do those things for you. And if you have troubles figuring out what type of things could be automated, I have some great resources that I'll link below that you can figure out what you want to start automating. My 6th tip is set priorities. That is probably one of the biggest reasons why we feel overwhelmed or unmotivated, because we just don't think about what is most important in our lives. So set about 3 things that are most important in your life, and make those a priority each and every day. My 7th tip is my favorite, and it's create a daily plan. I love making sure my day is planned out, because when I have my day planned out, I become Superwoman and get so much more done. And I want you to become Superwoman too. So create a daily schedule, and in the workbook, I have it set out so you can create your own daily plan. So there's zero confusion on what you need or want to get done within that day. My 8th and final tip is something that I think most people don't do, and that is saying no. It is so important to know that when you're overscheduled. If you're overscheduled, you can't take on anything else because other areas of your life go away. And if you want to make sure that you have time to see your kids and spend quality time with your family, then it's so important that you say no to the items or the commitments that just aren't going to fulfill your priorities. So don't worry, you don't have to remember all of this, and you don't have to take notes, because I have it all taken care of for you. All you need to do is download the Organized Busy Mom cheat sheet. It comes with the 8 things that you need to do starting today checklist, and it has a workbook that allows you to really create a plan so you're able to take action immediately. I want to thank you so much for spending your time with me, and I'd love to know what type of things that you do to stay organized. If you'd put them in the comments below, I would love to hear about it. I think we all can learn and grow from each other, and that's why it's really important that you just let us all know what you do to stay organized. So thank you so much, and I will see you in another video.